Shalom. First of all, praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yashai Bashem Makar Kadash, the honors to the apostles, and notice GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are doing in truth and sincerity, the women, the children, the confusion, the face who follow. So just been really meditating on this word, integrity, over the past few days, and really wanted to just sit down and go into it. And Lord's will, this is edifying for the Akim for the whole body. So this is the Merriam-Webster's dictionary version of the word. It says a firm adherence to a code of especially moral or artistic values, incorruptibility. Okay, so this is one of the better definitions that I found for the word. It says a firm adherence to a code of especially moral or artistic values, the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay, do this, don't do this. If you do this, this is gonna happen. There's no gray area. Okay, it's only black and white, and you stay within the black. Don't get within the white. Okay, so it says incorruptibility. All right, no one can entice you to be corrupted, and we're gonna go into that here in a little bit. But no one can lead you away or lead you astray, to basically to go off or to compromise that moral code. Okay, it says impaired condition soundness. We know soundness goes into wholeness, in the quality or state of being complete or undivided. Completeness. One second. Okay, Slaki Akim. So, not sure what I was saying before. I believe I was going into soundness, which goes into wholeness. Having sound doctrine, having complete doctrine. Okay, eating the whole row. All the scriptures and using them in the correct sense, keeping the integrity of the scripture, even. Okay, how the scripture was meant to be used, and not twisting and turning scripture to a way that you would like it to mean, or to would in a way that benefits you, should I say. Okay, it says the quality or state of being complete or undivided, completeness. All right, and we are to be one body here on earth in complete uniformity with Yahweh Shem Yahshai, with mind, body, and spirit. Okay, so that is the full integrity. All right, let's get the etymology. It says it goes back into integrate, innocence, blamelessness, chastity, and purity. Okay, directly from Latin integratium. It says soundness, wholeness, completeness. Okay, so repeating these same words. Okay, sound, whole, complete. Okay, that's becoming a new man, and not allowing that old man to creep in, because that's not whole. That's not complete, or that's incomplete. You still have little bits and pieces of that old guy. You know, a little leaven left the whole lump. All right, so let's just get a couple of these scriptures. Let me see. I kind of jumped the gun on this one. Let me get both of these. So this is Job chapter 2 and verse 3. It says, "And the Lord said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feareth the Most High, and escheweth evil. And still he holdeth fast his integrity, although thou movest me against him to destroy him without cause." So even though, Job had hell being put on him for no apparent reason, he still kept his integrity. He still kept his moral and upright code within him and without him. Okay, he still did what he had to do to keep his respect for the Most High. Even though when we go down to verse 9, it says, "And then said his wife unto him, Does thou still retain thine integrity? Curse the Most High and die." Like you still want to worship the Most High? You can just see her, in your mind. These scriptures have to come to life, and give reference to it. So when you read it, you can see you still got respect for the Most High. You can just see it. You can feel it. Within the word. But what did he say to her? But verse 10. But he said unto her, Thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh. He says, What? Shall we receive good at the hand of the Most High? And shall we not receive evil? And all this did not Job sin with his lips. So he kept his integrity. He did not sin with his lips. He didn't curse the Most High. He didn't say, "Oh man, I'm getting, why me?" He didn't do the old "woe is me." He kept his uprightness, his integrity, his moral code and ethics, and took his lick, took his L. This is the integrity that we need to have because we're coming to a time that never was before. Okay, when we come to this hour of temptation, we need to be blameless. Well, let's get it real quick because there's two other things I kind of want to go into as we get in here. So let's get this. This is 2 Peter 3:14. It says, "Wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless." Just like it said over here, um, innocence, blamelessness, all right, integrity. Make sure that you have kept your integrity so that you be found without spot, without blame. Okay? It says, be diligent that you may be found of him without found of him in peace without spot and blameless. So you have to work at this constantly, always being steadfast, proving that proving your integrity. All right, because there's gonna come an hour of temptation where we're gonna be tempted to do what? To take the medicine, the Vanessa, or to take the Marcus, the chip. You have Israelites that know that they're Israelites that haven't kept their integrity. Going back to this word, the incorruptibility. All right, they've been corrupted. They've corrupted the doctrine, and they're trying to corrupt the sheep. They're scattering the sheep. All right, but the real men of the Lord are going to keep their integrity in the word and in deed as well. All right, so matter of fact, I just could go forward. Temptation. That's the word I wanted to get. Temptation, because like I said, the hour of temptation is shortly coming upon us. It says that the act of enticing someone to sin. So the hour of temptation is literally going to entice you to go off. And not just in a small way, it's going to entice you to go off that there's no coming back from. All right? Your salvation is going to hinge on this. Whether you get destroyed here in America or whether you get on a chariot and get saved about this place, man. So, like Job, like many other of our forefathers, David. Did I read the Psalm of David? Slakia, I've done this video a couple times and I had a pause, so if I'm doing double, forgive me. But we're gonna get this word. All right, this is Psalms 26:1. It says, a Psalm of David, "Judge me, O Yahweh Bashem Yashai, for I have walked in my integrity. I have trusted in the Lord also, therefore shall I not slide." Okay, David said that he walked in his integrity. All right, he was a man after the Most High's heart. And, he didn't have to speak about it. His integrity showed within his character. That's mighty. That's very powerful to me that he said that I've walked in my integrity. So his actions reflected, the standard of ethics that he held himself at. Last scripture. Psalms 25:21. Let integrity and uprightness preserve me, for I wait on thee. And that is the whole sense of what we are going through right now. Let the integrity and the uprightness preserve me. So your moral code and ethics, and you being an astute man of the Lord is what is going to preserve you from the said perils and all the woe and destruction that's going to be done in this place, man. Why? It says, for we wait on thee. All we can do is wait on Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to come back and redeem his elect. And your integrity and your uprightness is what's going to preserve you in that day to achieve that salvation. And with that being said, we give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Karkadash, that honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are in the truth and sincerity, the women, the children, and the confusion of faith to follow. Shalom.